Welcome to Attican Plays Railroad Corporation. All right, hi, this is Attican and welcome to episode 1 of a new series here on the channel. We're going to take another look at Railroad Corporation and we're going to play one of the DLCs. Now, they've got the newest one is the Roadmaster, but I'm trying to catch up. As many of you know, I've been out for, over 3 months, taking care of some issues with my family. I'm happy to say that things are working out well. We're almost to the end of this saga, but I do want to say thank you to all of you for your kind words and your support. What we're going to do is take a look at the Niagara River. No, that's not right. Is it? Yes, the Niagara River DLC. It's a challenge actually. And we're going to set it up on hard, which will give us lower initial balance and tighter delivery restrictions. Okay, and we're going to start the game and see what kind of map we draw, because every time you do it, you get a little bit different setup of the materials and all that kind of stuff. Objectives, of course we want objectives. Okay, so the Niagara River. The deal here is that we're in northern U.S. along Lake Ontario, Lake Erie, and we are tasked with kind of supporting the construction of a big bridge over the Niagara River to link up Canada and the United States. And we don't have access to the Canadian side yet. We're going to have to earn that. But we have to bring all kinds of stuff to the construction site and run a business at the same time. So let's get started and see what we've got. All right, so every time we fire this up, we're going to get a new situation. We might have a different starting city. We might have, the first task is always bring some workers to the town of Niagara. That's your goal point. You see ours are here in Bradford. They could be in various places. We could have a different start. I've seen starts in Erie and in Youngstown and Bath, different places. But what we want to do now, I want to first kind of scroll around and get this loaded into memory so we won't get lag. Let me just kind of scroll around quickly and load that up. There we go. Okay, now the big thing. As I've said, who knows how many times, if you watch a lot of my videos, you're sick of this. You got to have an economic engine. You got to have some kind of money source that keeps you going and funds all the things you want to do. So even though we want to move 10 workers up there, we're not going to just do that first. We're going to set up our engine first. So let's look around and see what we've got. One thing we have here, let's see here. Oh, here we go. In Sarnia, up in Canada, there's actually logging, and they buy logging, right? So you could actually go up here and buy this logging and then sell it to Sarnia. There'd be enough business that it would, kind of pay for itself pretty quickly, and then you keep having a little revenue stream as the people in Sarnia consume the logs and need more. So we're going to look for some opportunities like that. Here's one.
What I found.
Oops. Siri's talking to me. I'm not sure why. Here's one in Youngstown where there's a coal mine in a town that needs coal. And let's see. Here we go. Down here in Williamsport, we've got logging that needs logs. What else we got here? Well, I do see one beautiful thing. Look right here in Oswego. We have a sheep farm in a city that needs textiles, and look at the price of textiles, $13,000 a piece to start off. So yes, indeed, we're going to buy this. We're going to construct a textile factory, and we're going to set up that textile factory to sell to Oswego if you're above 0. So whenever you make some, sell it. And look at the beauty of this. One wool makes 2 textiles, which sell for $13,000 a piece. Now that price will go down as we flood the market here, but the initial money is going to be really, really good. We still have 50 grand left. Now what So our strategy is going to be to take advantage of this textiles. And if we look, just look right up here, a nearby town needs textiles. So there's a route that would make a ton of money. If we go down this way, look at this. Ithaca needs textiles, and Bath needs textiles, and Binghamton needs textiles. So we've got multiple targets where we can sell this, and remember, we're making them 1 equals 2. So this produces what, every 30 seconds. This produces every 22 seconds. So in other words, it'll produce as fast as this can make. We could even think about sending more sheep up here to it, but we should have a good supply of textiles that we can sell at a very high profit to 1 to 4 or 5 towns if we want to. That could be our initial money. Now, that all dries up if we don't move those out of there, because we're going to fill this one up, and then we're going to be sitting here running a sheep farm and a textile factory and not have any place to sell it. So our next goal is to get out there as fast as we can with trains so that we can start moving them to these other towns that need the textiles to keep our money going, right? So let's talk about the other piece of strategy I want to think about is we really want the best trains we can get. Because this game, more than any train game I play, it seems like this game, if you have great trains, the game is easy, the scenario is easy. If you have crap trains, it's tough. It is. So we don't have a finance department, so we can't do bonds or loans or anything. But I do want to get research going as quickly as we can. Let's just see what we can do here. We can go here. We can do R&D. Do we have money? We do. 10 grand. Let's just wait until we make our first sale. Oh, it might be nice if we told the factory to actually take some of the wool. So I just gave it a command to say, if you have less than 5, take them from the sheep farm. There we go. Now, there, you see the money already racking up for us. All right, so we'll upgrade that again. Then we'll go out here to research, and we're just going to make a beeline. We'll put all 20 on this, and we're just going to make a beeline right out here to the end, right out here to the forney, and try to run forneys on this scenario. So if you look at a forney just as base state, 90 mass times 80 speed is like over 7,200 effective delivery, and then you got the John Bull's 30 times 60 is like 1,800. A huge difference. Look at our money racking up here already. Okay, so road location costs I don't care that much about. So what we're going to do here on our track building, our track is going to be a little expensive. We're going to try to have minimal elevation. So there's a 5-degree elevation. We're going to put that little tunnel in there and make it a 0, and just try to keep that 120 with no incline. Whoops, as much as we can. So that's going to mean our blocks are going to be a little bigger, but we're going to have a nice flat track to run on. And we still got 90,000. This is nice. So let's go on over. See if we can't run over here to Oswego. Now here we're going to have to see. I don't want that. Let's just do the 3 all the way up. And we're already talking to Oswego. So now we can take the train that we do have. Okay, I had a little interruption there. What was I doing? I think I was trying, yeah, just get ready to start. Just ready to say it's time to get our train over here. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to go like that just to get it going. Okay. And we got to wait for a little bit more money. Our next sale here. So we're already up to 11. There's 13, but that gives us some money. Let's see if we can get this track up here without any huge inclines. There we go. That's about the best we can do. Okay, so now we can set this guy up to say, okay, load your textiles, take them up here to Watertown, and then load up people up here, optional, and we can take Buffalo off that. That was just to get us some initial people, and apply that. Then we can go in here to Oswego and give it repairs. There we go. Okay, we've got our first train going. He's going to make us some money running up here to Watertown, and I want to get this a little more solid before we start thinking about hauling these passengers, these workers. So let's see there. Let's expand this station and connect it up like this. Run it down here like this to Bath. Let's have a little cutoff going here. And as soon as we can, we'll get another train going. But we want to keep this going. So we need 28,000. We want to keep our research going. So we need 28,000 to keep the research going. What do we got here? Cost of rails. Wouldn't mind having him, but money's not great right now. Okay, you can see here we've already filled this up. That's why it's important that we get this train up here and get it running. We've got a little stall in our economy right now because we're paying to maintain these buildings, but we're not making any money, and we're only making money every 182 seconds here in Oswego. Oh, let's see. There we go. There's enough money to keep our research going. Okay, research is going. Now we're going to need enough money to get a train that we can run from Bath to Oswego so we can have another customer for all this. See, we're already getting a nice big surplus. So let's get a train. We can do a John Bull. We can go pick up there, deliver here. Why don't you do mail this time? Back to Oswego and get repairs, and let's have you start in Bath. Okay. Okay, we've got 2 lines delivering our textiles. Let's get a third one to Ithaca. Now, you get these options these tenders are nice because they kind of pay for your track, but it wants us to go down here to Youngstown, which we will want to do eventually. But right now, I'm going to refuse that because I don't want to not be able to do it and pay a penalty on it. There's some pretty good. Boy, would those guys pay for themselves? I think they might. Let's go here. Let's go Soil Works and Rails, and then let's go here and expand this one more time, and then let's head on down to okay. Expensive. Okay. Oh, and it's even wrong. I want it coming out of that other track. That other platform at the station, I mean. Shoot. That's a little better price. Okay, we need a train. Load up some, there we go. Now we can just change it so it's just this line here. Okay. We've got research, make everybody faster. Okay. All right, at this point, let's see how much time we have. We only have 182 days. We need to get moving on this. So what we're going to do here, we're actually going to wait till we have some money. Okay, we're going to set up a line that goes up to, we're going to kind of use Buffalo as our gathering place or our intersection to get up there. We're going to run a line up to Niagara. Okay, and then we're going to need a line that goes all the way out here, and that's going to cost some money. Speed things up. Okay, so let's go out of this side. Okay, 78. Okay, that's expensive too. Here comes some good money right here. I'm still going to refuse that. Doggone it. Okay, there's our track. Now let's get some trains going. Set them up optional. 1, 2, 3. That should do it. Okay. And we'll put repairs up here. And keep that research going. 48 grand. So we'll just let it run till we have 48 grand. Now I did these 3 optional because the last one is only going to have 2 to pick up. There's only 10. And that way I didn't have to change the orders on any of these. They can all work. And what I'll do as they come out is we'll just take the Bradford off it. So they'll just go up there and wait to see what we want to do next. There we go. Now we've got them just going there. Now as soon as we have 48,000, there we go, we'll start our Jervis research. Now the Jervis is a pretty good one to go ahead and update because the Jervis takes the same load setup as a John Bull. That's why I'm using the Bulls. And then now if we upgrade all our Jervises, they're basically a John Bull that runs twice as fast. They take the same load and run twice as fast, roughly. So that's kind of a good thing. Higher salary, less all. Ooh, I'm going to take her because she'll allow us to hire a lot more people. It's going to hurt our money some, but it's okay. And the next thing I want to do is keep expanding this, our main business, which is the textiles, with this very expensive line right here. Okay. Okay, now they want grain. Okay, let's pause for a second here. Okay, grain, the closest grain is here in Fredonia. And we can set up a line. Let's run a line out of the middle. It comes down like this. Like so. Oh, good. That's a good one. And we can tell these 3 trains, 4, okay, that should, how many do we need? So that did 1% of our construction. So the next one we do, the grain, will do 3.6. I'll get us up to 4.6. So we just got to keep these things moving and getting them done timely. That's the whole point of this. In the meantime, let's see, what were we doing? I want to get a train. Let's do another like this. Like so. And then we can take Buffalo off that. There we go. Okay, so that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 customers for our textiles. So for right now, that's good. And that should give us a decent economy. Now we need to just keep building new things that are going to make us more and more money while at the same time doing this Niagara deal. So I think what I want to do, I want to target farming. Maybe set up a farm because we've got a nearby grain here. Put a farm in Buffalo and then feed a few places. That sounds like a plan. And to that end, let's go ahead and double track this. And expand this station. Give it repairs. Flip it over. And do it like that. Okay. Look at all that. Look at all that. We could contemplate putting more trains on there. Okay, we want to buy this, put in a farm, I think. Keep our research going. Brookville, where are you? It's way down here. I'm going to refuse that one too. Let's see. And we got our farm. Let's get a Jervis. Have him supply the farm, and then we'll set up the farm to sell anything over 3 to Buffalo. And then we're going to get a Jervis that goes 1, 2, 3. Now let's sell to Rochester. 3. And you can bring back some of that, and then we can do another one. And we'll put repairs here. Okay. So we're almost done with that, so I'm going to pause this. And I'm going to tell that one to just stop. Six can go. 8 can just stop. And 5 can just go there and stop. Okay. Okay, research. Keep it going. Ooh, 72,000 for the Memnon. So, well, there we go. We got it. Idle, idle, idle. Is that right? I think I turned off. I did. This is the Jervis. 1, 2, 3, 4. I turned off our grain supplier. Ooh, price of all locomotives. Yes, we'll definitely take that. And we could look at double tracking this right here. Okay, so they want us to go down here to Youngstown, I think. Well, it doesn't say Youngstown, it says deliver coal. And the coal is in Youngstown. I don't see anything anywhere else. Yeah. So let's see if we bought that. See, we've missed out on a lot of the sales to the city, but that's all right. Let's get ourselves attached first. Let's move these trains. Down there. Okay, that's 3. We're probably gonna need more beef than that, but let's see here. I would like to buy this. I hate leaking that money. 75. Sell 4. We'll buy it, we'll sell if greater than 3. There we go. Now, we've got an offer to extend our contract. So here we've got 324 days. We can spend 150,000 and put another 120 days on that schedule, which gives us more time to get done. I think we're going to pass on that for now. We'll watch those though. We may change our mind later. Now, Brookville wants us to attach again, and I'm going to refuse. And here we're going to set up all these guys to go 1, 2. That's not much. 3, 1, 2, 3. What if we make this a Jervis? Okay. That's 4. T5. We'll make it a Jervis. And we'll have it stop in Buffalo and get some people and drop them off in Youngstown. And this guy here, same thing. We'll have it go those could be optional. And you can go 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's Jervis, and we'll upgrade this one to a Jervis as well. Let's expand this and get this guy who saved us money on our rails. All right, so now we've got the coal running up there. When we finish that, we'll be caught up with our construction, but we want to get ahead. That's our goal. Let's keep researching, keep that moving forward. And once we have about 150 or so, we're going to set up clothing business here in Rochester. We're going to haul the textiles over here, and we'll haul the leather over here, create clothes, and then we'll sell them in Rochester and Buffalo and Oswego to start with, and maybe some other cities as we go along here. The other thing we could do here, I think it would be worthwhile, is double track this. Give it directions like that. Okay. And then now we got plenty of money. I want to have this portion right here double track. So let's expand this a couple of times. Wood relocation. Okay. All right, so, but actually this right here needs to be double tracked as well. Between Buffalo and Rochester. Now we've got, well, that train's almost gone, so we'll let him get in and we'll drive on the right. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's buy this. Set up a clothes factory. And set up a train. We'll do a Jervis from here to here. Let him get some mail and then change the rate. There we go. That's one. And research. Need 100,000 for research. And I want to get this clothing going because that'll give us the money. The research is getting expensive. I want to get the money going a little bit better. Three of those to here. And go. And then I want to get a train that's grabbing these and going up here. And I actually want to get another one that's going Wellsboro. No. That's going and then I want to tell this to sell to the city if you have more than four, because four is a train load. Okay. And I'm going to double up that train that's hauling this because you need two of these for every one of the you need two sorry, you need two textiles for every one leather to make one clothing. All right, so how are we looking here? 18 out of 30. All right, let's get him a helper. All right, how are we looking? Well, now we've got some cash. We got to spend. We need a stronger and stronger and stronger economy. Because what's going to happen, if you spoiler alert, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen in this. We're going to get hit for like a $3 million tab plus $500,000 for a canal or a ferry. $3 million. I don't know what I just said. $3 million to get up here and access Canada. It's a lot of money. We could just sit on this. We're making $360, but it'd take us like 10 quarters. We're certainly not going to do that. So let's expand our economy. We've got logs. Well, one thing we could do. Oh, shoot. See, I'm going to buy this and start selling. Okay, selling there, and we'll trickle in some money. Wish I'd done that earlier. And let's set up, we've got Cleveland needs lumber and wood and paper, and we've got logging here in a spot. So let's target that. Let's go down here, come out of Fredonia down to Erie. Nope. And then head on down to Cleveland. And then finally all the way to Black River. And let's get Jervis a plun to now, do we need to extend? 142 days. It's tight. No, we're going to pass. We'll buy that land right there. As soon as we have money, we're going to put a sawmill in Cleveland. And slow this down a little bit. There, our coal has completed. So let's go ahead and finish this quick thing off, and we'll call this episode a wrap. So I'm going to start out by just selling the lumber to Cleveland and the paper to Cleveland. And we're going to buy this logging back here. And then these guys can feed the logging. And let's just stop right there. So we're off to a pretty good start, I think. We've got our, here we go, cost of research, thank you. We've got our research is moving along. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to let this run long enough to get that, there it is. It didn't take long. Get that American research going. And here you can see they're asking us for $3 million. We got 25,000, so we're going to have to say later. Now, what's going to happen is those are going to get more expensive each time they put it off. It's going to get more expensive to buy it, but there's no point in doing it until we're ready. So we've got wood delivery coming up next. Okay, so we're actually set up for that. And we're going to deal with that in the next episode. So we've got our American being researched. We've got a money maker here just started up. We've got a good money maker with our clothing industry. We're still making money off of these textiles all over the place. And yeah, I think we're off to a pretty good start, and I'll see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it'll help you become a better player, and I hope you'll join us for our next Railroad Corporation video. Thank you.